Hey everybody, welcome back. Kovac here, and for this one, I'll be playing around with my team here called Sweet Dreams Cuddly, utilizing Cuddly's little lullaby plus his worst fear combo. So I'll get more into that in just a second. Let me select my pet, which I guess I'll start. Well, I think it already started out with the Frostwood Ghost Pup because I took a little too long. But that's okay, because I think this is the pet that I wanted to go into anyways. That's perfectly fine. Oh, well, that's not gonna feel good at all. Okay. I'm gonna go into Lost Quill now, just in case he goes for either of those two things. Okay. Let's go for plot twist. That's what I meant to say. See if he goes for a bubble. There it is. I could take it down immediately with my plot twist. Oh, you got a double hit right there. I'm going to go for a stay a while and listen, which puts target to sleep for 2 rounds. Pretty damn good, I'd have to say. Okay, he went ahead and swapped out. Extra damage for me. I'm gonna go ahead and go for my deep research. Block an attack. Oh, I was hoping he was gonna go for a mudslide. It would have been best case scenario. Ouch. That hurt. Still gonna go for some plot twist. I mainly took plot twist to take down bubbles and decoys. Also, it's a pretty good ability, I have to say. Does about as much damage as a basic attack, so that's pretty neat. He swapped again, okay. Well, I am getting loads of damage in with Lost Quill, and each one of these ticks have a chance to crit, mind you. Which I think 1 or 2 of them have already. No! I died. Okay. He's been pretty smart about his switches. I don't think I'm going to be able to get off that combo there unless if it's maybe his last pet. So I'm just going to go into the Frostwolf from here. Alright, and it looks like I will be able to take down Snarly, so that's pretty great. So we'll have Cuddly versus his 2 frogs back there, who are both at about half health. I do hit pretty hard, so I got that going for me, plus I have Lullaby. Chances are, if I do put either of them to sleep, he's gonna swap. But at least that forces a swap, so that's pretty great. Well, actually, no, he can't. He's rooted, so he's forced to take this. So that's the best case scenario for me. Alright, so here goes my combo. Lullaby, putting him to sleep for 2 rounds. So my worst fear is guaranteed as long as they're either sleeping or stunned. He has to take it because of his own weather. So that worked in my favor. Good job, Cuddly. It's a pretty neat combo, although they can easily avoid it if they're smart about it and swap like he's been doing. But both of these do weak damage to me, plus I'm faster than him, so his chances of winning this are pretty slim. It looks like we'll get to do the combo again. And boom, Lullaby, and Worst Fear. Boom boom. Alright, nice first game, I'd have to say. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Aquatic Brawler. Say a pretty neat combo. Obviously, his other build is way better, but that's a pretty, pretty strong build. Nightmare and Call Darkness, so I figured I'd give this one a go. It's pretty fun. You know, it's out of the ordinary. But like I said, it can easily be avoided. But, yeah, I figured it'd be pretty fun. It's my first time ever playing with Cuddly, as he can be quite expensive depending on your server. Also, the Lost Quill synergizes with Cuddly too because of his Stay a While and Listen, which basically does the exact same thing as Lullaby, putting the pet to sleep for 2 turns. Alright, looks like a sort of Dreadful Breath team. Also got the Frostwolf Ghost up here as a pretty good ringer as well as AoE heal. And to deal with undead, so Frostwolf Ghost Pup, as most of you may already know, is just a really solid third. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and finish you off now, because you're already locking in a Dreadful Breath anyway. So yeah, I just want to take you out now. Plus I could always heal this AoE that you're doing. Frostwolf Ghost Pup is a pretty solid counter to the Blight Breath, I'd have to admit. Are you going to go straight into that? Maybe a Darkness? However, that'd be changing your own weather. I'm not going to chance it. I'm just going to go ahead and go for my heal. Yep, he went straight for it. I mean, I could always potentially go for another Haunting Song if it ever comes to that. Alright, one more scratch. That is going to be doing 25% less damage. Okay. Ooh, I'm quite certain he has Call Darkness, doesn't he? I'm gonna go ahead and go into Lost Quill. Before Darkness is put out. I am faster than him, so I got that going for me. Stay a while and listen. If I go ahead and swap now, he's still going to be asleep. And then I can go for a Worst Fear. Okay, there goes the Darkness, and then he's got Spectral Strike there. How much health am I at? I can't tell the percentage. Ooh. I mean, I will survive it on Frostwolf as long as it doesn't crit. Ooh, okay. Alright, hopefully I just I don't miss right here. Oh, okay, he ran away. Alright. Oof, I really had to think on that one. With that swapping and taking advantage of that 2-round sleep, mind you. That's pretty great. Pretty darn great. And just a little bit of side note. I have been trying to get a video out for this fun team I have here for a little while now. I was trying last night, and all I just kept running into was this one guy, who I'm sure some of you have seen before, who does not play well, by the way. It doesn't really have the correct breeds of pets. He has an anomalous, a wrong breed clutch sister with the wrong moves, and then his third pet can range anywhere from an Infernal Pyroclaw. I butchered that name. Infernal Pyroclaw, which is actually pretty damn good with anomalous anyway, so that's pretty great. And then the other third pet that he'll tend to use is the Hermit Crab. I just kept spamming into that guy constantly. Yeah, I just could not win. So I had to, you know, do what I had to do and, you know, bust out something to, try to shoo away the trash, you know what I'm saying? Slam dunk that right in the trash can. Pretty nice win record, I'd have to admit. Yeah, to do what you gotta do. And I'm pretty sure it was the same guy because then, I mean, it could have been somebody else, but either him or someone else tried to queue with some Sunlight teams. And there's just no way this team can win against that. So again, you know, I had to do what I had to do, right? And absolutely crushed that dumb Sunlight team who played absolutely terrible. But, I mean, like I said, I just did what I had to do. tried to screw with my fun team here. Like, look at this team. This team is so fun. First time using Lost Quill. First time using Cuddly. Using the non-really optimal build. Just for a little fun. And then that guy wants to spam all that BS. If I saw a Pet Battle Log Keeper, which I'm thinking about getting back as an add-on, I'd show y'all, but I don't have it at the moment because I was getting rid of some add-ons that I didn't think I'd really use a whole lot, but I'm thinking about getting it back. Then I could show you guys this crap that I go through just to show you guys what I go through just for your entertainment. What I do for you guys. But yeah, it was just awful. Absolutely awful. But thankfully tonight the queues seem pretty good. Pretty diverse as well. 2 battles in. I might go for a third, potentially a fourth game and call it there. But yeah, pretty fun team with the whole Lullaby Worst Sphere combo. Now before Cuddly, there were a couple of other pets. I think Terralava might have been the first pet to ever have Worst Sphere, if I'm not mistaken. And Worst Sphere used to be bugged where it would not work correctly like it was supposed to. But they fixed it, so it's pretty okay. I mean, as long as, you know, the target's sleeping or stunned. And Lullaby or Stay a While is perfect because they're a 2-round sleep instead of like a 1 or a 1-round stun or something like that. I think there's like a lamb or something that has a like a sleep, but it takes like a turn or 2 to go off, so it's pretty awful compared to Lullaby. Actually, let me search that up since I'm talking about it. Oh yeah, the black lamb, Soothe. Well, I guess it's not the only pet with Soothe. Will fall asleep at the end of the next turn unless hit. So yeah, Soothe is just pretty garbage compared to these two abilities. But Lost Quill's pretty solid. He is super fast, even faster than a rabbit at 357. Again, I guess that'd be another reason why you could take Plot Twist, but Arcane Slash is pretty good too, as you'll do extra damage going first. I just decided to take Plot Twist because I figured there'd be a lot more scenarios, as I've already explained, as to why it'd be a better option. But again, Arcane Slash is still pretty good too. It's just I figured, you know, most flyers are going to be faster than me. Actually, I wonder, Lost Quill might actually be faster, if not as fast as a Fell Flick the Skyfin with its racial. I don't quite remember the number, but I don't really remember that. But yeah, that's why I took Plot Twist for bubbles, decoys, critters. You know, the list goes on, but. And then there's these two. Deep Research is kind of like a mini bubble where it'll block 2 attacks. However, once you use it, I think like the turn after, Lost Quill is sort of immobilized where he can't do anything. So yeah, there's that. But it does have a 5-round cooldown, so that's a little kick back to it. And Nevermore, I don't really like that ability. Pretty garbage, so Stay a While and Listen is way better, and it pairs very well with my Cuddly here. Then, like I said, Frostwolf Ghost Pup is just a really solid third pet. Able to take care of my problems, and has AoE heal for AoE teams, such as the 2 I just went against. And very rarely do I get to explain my whole team. I like to go into explanation of the teams here and there, so unfortunately without the Critter Week, been running into a bunch of BS, so I think the next battle will probably be my last one, but yeah, just a really fun team. Been buying quite a bit of new pets. Also, finally found the time to go into the new content. I haven't really caught a whole lot of new pets, but I'm looking forward to getting to use the really good ones as soon as I can get them. I've only just let's see here. So I've been buying some off the auction house. There's this one. There's a lost federling here that I still need to level. There's this boar. This pet, it looks pretty neat with his little moveset here. I might try him out. I caught this. I don't think I'm ever use it. I think I just caught it to have it. I have a couple other pets here too. But there is a whole bunch more that I need to go out and get for sure. Where's that one roach? I think it's this one. This roach looks pretty solid, I'd have to admit. With his little move set here, refuge. I like that ability. He's technically got 2 dot abilities here, and then he's able to feign death out. Pretty neat stuff. I think I might use that roach at some point on a team. Ooh, putrid geist with that thing hanging around its throat. Looks pretty nasty. Alright, let me go ahead and leave battle, find battle. Hopefully we'll be able to hop into another battle not too long from now. I guess while we're waiting, I'll give a bit of an update as to what's to come in the future. I am going to be moving into my own sort of apartment for the first time ever in the following weeks to come. Let's see, how do I explain this? Haven't really had to pack yet. I still have to wait on some, information to come back and whatnot, but I'd say in the next 2 or 3 weeks or so, I probably will be moving out, and then I have to obviously set up into my new home. So I probably will be able to upload this, from here to, whenever, assuming that I get good queues as well as not just OP teams spammed at me back to back. But if for whatever reason I sort of go inactive with uploads, at least you all know, and most of my kind viewers are very understanding of that. So more than likely it will be either the queues or like I said, I'm going to be moving soon, so won't really be able to upload during that time. But like you all know, I will do what I can when I can. Obviously still have a whole bunch of awesome and fun team ideas. I already have a couple that I really want to do. Too bad the Critter Week's gone, otherwise I'd be able to space out the uploads like I did with the last one. When is the next Critter Week? So we're in January. None this week. Or none this month, I should have said, not this week. Okay, looks like we got one in March. Damn, that's far away though. That's pretty far for a Critter Week, I must admit. IMO. Oh, also, with the whole time walking that just passed, look at my beautiful little horsey I got here. Absolutely love this mount. Speaking of mounts, I don't know why, but a bunch of the horse mounts I just really love. I think horses might be my potentially favorite sort of mount. Obviously, there's a bunch of others that I really love, but this one in particular, as well as a bunch of other horses, such as my Invincible. Look at that. Look at that beautiful horse. I'd absolutely love a battle pet version of that. You got that, the Iron Bottom Wraith Charger, which is my first ever mount that I got with the little currency. Those little time lost badges things, whatever the hell they're called. I got a bunch of other really awesome ones. Phosphorescent, Astral Cloud Serpent, Glacial Tide Storm that I got before the whole 1% thing. The Mail Muncher I don't think it's much of a meme mount anymore. Memron's head. There's a really bunch of awesome mounts. Very surprised that I haven't got into another battle yet. Bright side of that is at least I've got to explain a bunch of things that are going to be going on, so there's that at least. Ooh, I gotta at some point go out and get this pet. I think it's some sort of secret pet, but you know, one of those secret hidden sort of things. But I just love the really purplish, you know, color on it. As they say, purple equals win. As well as this ability here, Ray of Hope, looks pretty nice. I gotta get me a glimmer at some point. Look at that little beauty. A beautiful little Murloc. Also got me a Cursed Dune Watcher. I think either yesterday or today, and I just got him leveled up tonight, so definitely going to use that pet. He looks pretty good. He's able to double dip on defenses like that one critter that I really love. Doesn't have a whole lot of health, but still a pretty cool pet. Definitely gonna try him out at some point. I'm probably gonna give this just a little while longer, then unfortunately going to cut it there. Love to get in at least one more battle. Oh, nice. Okay. That was awkward. Some sort of pet battle error thing. I think that's what that said. I don't know what that was all about. Not at all. Okay, there it goes. Hopefully be able to hop into this battle and hopefully end it off with a win, because I always like to do that. Who knows, it could be that one guy who loves to use that one team that he doesn't like to play very well, despite it having 3 really good bets on it. I'd absolutely laugh if I somehow found a way to win against that team with this team. Very unlikely. Oh dear. Well, this, ladies and gentlemen, is the Sunlight team that I was talking about. And it looks like he named his pets this time around. Wait all that time, and then this is what I get to queue into. Chances of winning this are pretty slim. Why is this team allowed? Why? Why is this team allowed in this game, Blizzard? Then you have the audacity to not even nerf Sunlight. You buffed it. You buffed its damage. Oh god. Then not only that, but you rolled the salt in the wounds and allow him to get off some crits. Now that it wasn't already bad enough. I mean, at least I'm able to expose this guy on video for how much of a douchebag he is. Yeah, there's just nothing I can do. Oh boy. Yep. You played really awful last night. I'll just go ahead and say that right now. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and forfeit. I'm not going to stick around for that. Ay, ay, ay. And not only that, but I'm not going to consider that a loss. That is the biggest reason why I didn't consider Sunlight on my best weather teams, although there are some pretty good ways to use Sunlight other than healing like that. Some pretty strategic ways, such as what Roscoe said, but yeah, I greatly detest people like that, so I think that will do it for this one. I'd like to apologize for how long that took, as well as the fact that you all had to see that pittiness from that fellow player. Overall, glad I got to play with this really fun team. I really like it. And then hopefully next time Critter Week rolls around, I'll be able to maybe play some more with it. Who knows? Maybe do 5 wins or bust. So again, main focus around it is being able to use Lullaby or Say While and Listen to take advantage of Worst Fear. So, pretty great stuff right there. Thank you all so much for watching. As I already explained as to why I may or may not be able to upload, so you all know that now. So thank you all so much for your consideration. I blabbered on far too long enough, so again, thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, have a nice day.